coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up to last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will have the ball first. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Right back to him on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Notre Dame's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both.
It's a fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looking to throw again. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's in Arizona.
They go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona! They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. To the air, it's Carr. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. First interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Complete. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Got his man quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Running into the open space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
That's a first down for the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. And I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on 2nd down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Gives it on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25 looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Carr. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Love. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Notre Dame right back to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Gonna look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Love. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for 6. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period.